generational differences, and how everyone feels about, whether you get better or worse or pretty much stay the same. Yeah, where do you? I know that you're dying to start, Naomi. So. Whoever wants to jump in. Yeah.
I mean, you get older. I know that.
And it's painful.
Yeah, it definitely changes your perspective on life. I mean, I felt like Noah hit on something in the movie, which is this idea that the younger generation now seems much more, and it's something actually in Greenberg. I think like there's a line where you're like very comfortable, or you're like, right? Isn't that Greenberg? But there's a comfortability, or like that Adam's character has confidence that I don't know if that's a personal thing or a generational thing, but I think as you get older, I've found you take less. I've taken less for granted in life, and I have a friend who says like as you get older, the road gets narrower, and I think you appreciate more. So there's something great about being young and not knowing that, because that gives you the confidence to try things and do things and do things you wouldn't do. So I don't know if that's changed over the years, but I do think this new access to media, to be able to, how people can just make things very, it's much more democratic, as Noah says, it's changed the access and what people have to be at a younger age, because they're putting themselves out there on all different platforms and have to declare who they are, and sort of people are making up who they are earlier. And I think back in my days, I had no idea what I was doing, when I was 24, and if I had Facebook and Twitter, and it would have been a mess anyway. So I think that's changed things in the way people put themselves out there, and maybe made them more confident or something. Are you going to answer that? Is it the younger generation?
Younger, I mean, you're like younger than I am. Same age, I have nothing to contribute.
You guys talk about working with Charles Grodin?
Working with Charles Grodin. Who wants to talk about that?
I was excited to work with Charles Grodin. He's one of my acting idols. I think he's one of the funniest people ever. And parts he's played going back to Albert Brooks's Real Life or Heartbreak Kid. He's just an amazing actor and reactor, and so I was very excited to work with him, and I had a great time.
Yeah, likewise. I mean, I think when we were thinking of people for that part, Doug Abel was one of the casting directors in the movie. I worked with a lot, and had run into him at a benefit, and Charles was talking about that he was sort of thinking about acting more again, and once he said that, I was like, let's go get him, I love that he's in this movie. He makes everything sound good.
Well, it's interesting what Ben was saying, that he's a great reactor, because whenever he watches work, I always feel like he wants to surprise himself. And his fellow actors.
He's one of those guys, he can't say anything and it sounds inauthentic. It's just everything sounds good, and the prospect of him and Ben sort of facing off in these scenes was exciting for me, and then it was really it was a thrill to watch. Just them.
Plus, he's very unsentimental, which I like. Exactly. So, I don't know what you said. It's very direct. That's always good to watch. So there's another thing that happens as you get older, I guess. You get unsentimental. Yeah. Yeah.
I cry at everything now.
Yeah. Just take a moment.
The other way.